Sleep, Pale Sister by Joanne Harris, read by Stephen Pacey. Introduction. Manuscript from the estate of Henry Paul Chester, January 1881. As I look at my name, and the letters which follow it, I am filled with a vast blankness, as if this Henry Chester, painter, twice exhibited at the Royal Academy, were not myself, but some ill-defined figment of somebody's imagination, the cork to a bottle containing a genie of delicate malevolence that permeates my being and launches me into a realm of perilous adventure in search of the pale, terrified ghost of myself. The name of the genie is Chloral, that dark companion of my sleeping hours, a tender bedfellow now grown spiteful. Yet we have been wedded too long now for separation, the genie and I. Together we will write this narrative. But I have so little time. Already, as the last shreds of daylight fall from the horizon, I seem to hear the wings of the black angel in the darkest corner of the room. She is patient, but not infinitely so. God, that most exquisite of torturers, will deign to give me a little time to write the tale, which I shall take with me to my cold cell under the earth. No colder, surely, than this corpse I inhabit, this wilderness of the soul. Oh, he is a jealous God, pitiless as only immortals can be. And when I cried out for him in my filth and suffering, he smiled and replied in the words he gave to Moses from the burning bush, "I am that I am." His gaze is without compassion, without tenderness. Within it I see no promise of redemption, no threat of punishment, only a vast indifference, promising nothing but oblivion. But how I long for it! To melt into the earth, so that even that all-seeing gaze could not find me. And yet the infant within me cries at the dark, and my poor crippled body screams out for time, a little more time, one more tale, one more game. And the black angel lays her scythe by the door, and sits beside me for a final hand of cards. I should never write after dark. At night words become false, troubling. And yet it is at night that words have the most power. Scheherazade chose the night to weave her 1,001 stories, each one a door into which, time and time again, she slips with death at her heels like an angry wolf. She knew the power of words. If I had not passed longing for the ideal woman, I should have gone in search of Scheherazade. She is tall and slim, with skin the colour of China tea. Her eyes are like the night. She walks barefoot, arrogant and pagan, untrammelled by morality or modesty. And she is cunning. Time and again she plays the game against death and wins, reinventing herself anew every night, so that her brutish ogre of a husband finds every night a new Scheherazade, who slips away with the morning. Every morning he awakes and sees her in daylight, pale and silent after her night's work, and he swears he will not be taken in again. But as soon as dusk falls, she weaves her web of fantasy anew, and he thinks, once more, tonight I am Scheherazade. The Hermit. Chapter 1. Don't look at me that way, I can't bear it. You're thinking how much I have changed. You see the young man in the picture, his clear, pale brow, curling dark hair, his untroubled eyes, and you wonder how he could be me. The carelessly arrogant set of the jaw, the high cheekbones, the long, tapered fingers seem to hint at some hidden, exotic lineage, although the bearing is unmistakably English. That was me at 39. Look at me carefully and remember, I could have been
Sample complete. Ready to continue?